Hello, my beautiful Scorpio friends. Welcome back to your weekly intuitive a bundle reading by Mermaid Love Tarot. This is a bundle reading because I do general, love, and career. And money, I pull out from 4 different money and career cards because it's important to me for you guys to just watch one video that includes everything. At the end, I will be doing some oracle cards. And if you guys are watching this from the YouTube short, make sure that you watch the entire reading. I'm linking the link in the bottom. I want to also say thank you to all of you who have supported my channel. It is growing very fast. And I am so grateful. Please remember to subscribe because I go live every day, sometimes twice a day. And during that time, I answer English and Spanish free tarot questions. Okay, sometimes I do mini readings because I just want to help my people. All right. If you are interested in a personal reader, because in a personal reading, the information is in the description box. I am not just any reader. The proof is in the pudding. You can watch my readings. You can see how I call out the cards. When I started tarot, I didn't use cards. Tarot comes to me because it's just an instrument. When I was in middle school, when I was aware of my gifts, I would tell people things that I didn't need tarot for. It's simply just an instrument for my guides to communicate better with me. Okay, because you know they are spirits and it's hard for them to come across something. When I do personal readings, I use the pendulum. I think that tonight I'm gonna use the pendulum for the readings that you know, for yes and no questions particularly. I use the pendulum more in a personal reading because I have more times to spell out the things that my spirit tells me by words, by dates, and things like that. All right, but the proof is in the pudding. I'm not any tarot reader. You're gonna see in my readings for Aries, Leo, Scorpio. As I've told you before, I predicted my nephew's passing because I was doing a Scorpio reading. It's like one of the highlighted readings that I have on my channel for you guys to see. So you know, I'm not just anybody. People take tarot cards and they think they're tarot readers. They're not. They're not, and they can come right back to me if they have a problem with what I'm saying because I let them have it. And people think that they're tarot readers because they pick up cards. No. You need to be able to say things without the need of tarot. Yep, and I said it. A problem, come for me. I'm ready. All right, guys. Don't forget to watch your other placements. If you guys are here to cross watch, welcome. But don't forget to check your other placements. Also, there's an egg ritual. All right, you guys. Because the egg ritual helps strongly to clear your energies. My Spanish speaking people have been telling me that it has been so helpful to them. You know, they felt lighter once they've done the ritual. I don't want to get too much into it because there's a lot to it. So just you know, watch that video. You like it, and then let your friends know about me so they can subscribe and join me live. All right, you guys. Here we go. Cancer just had a very, very powerful reading that really resonated with me because I am a Cancer. So that reading was right on point. Calling all my guys for guidance. Whatever entities are here, if you do not have our best interests at heart, please exit as you are not welcome. Here we go. All right, accept your destiny. Embrace the unfolding of your journey. Trust that each moment is leading you to the right path. I feel that some of you may feel like life isn't what you thought it would be. And you just have to accept the destiny, you guys. Sometimes I get into those moments and I'm like, is this what it was supposed to be? However, I am so grateful because I feel like I've lived an abundant life. And I thank God every day. I don't focus on what I don't have. I focus on what I do have. I feel like some of you may have gotten into this rut of feeling this way over someone who hurt you. I feel it strongly, but we're going to see. It says grounding. I've been telling people to go to a park, to go to the forest, to take your shoes off and ground your energies on earth. Okay, say your prayer of you know, your best the prayer that you love the most, and ground your energy. It says here, the number 432 might be significant to you, okay? The number 4, 3, or 2 by themselves, the number together, or the number 7 and 10. Okay, you guys, the number might be, no, and 9 might be extremely significant to you. This could be dates, time, like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 hours, 3 minutes, 3 months. You see what I mean, right? It says, you are reminded of the importance of staying oh my God. Well, okay. It's very important, you guys. And center amidst life's ups and downs. Okay, because of your ups and downs is the reason why you're feeling this way. Okay, connect with your inner strength and stability. Finding peace and balance within yourself. All right, so I'm going to call out the 2 of Pentacles, the Strength, okay, the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, the 4 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, perhaps even the 7 of Swords, the Justice card, and the Judgment card. That's what I'm calling out today. Let's see what happens. But I'm just feeling a lot of swords. A whole lot of swords. All right, let's check with tarot. If I feel the need to clarify, I will clarify with my second deck of cards. I will also be pulling out from the time oracles, from the features card, how a person looks, as well as their identity, what type of personality they have, if necessary, okay? Because I don't know that yet. I don't know if I am going to be using that. If you're watching me from ashore on YouTube, please visit my channel and watch the full reading. I am leaving you the link below on this shore, right? So that you guys can visit that and check out the full reading. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups, all right? Of course, you know, you're a water sign. You're very emotional. You're very caring. You're very empathetic, right? But sometimes you are too empathetic, and sometimes you don't know boundaries, right? And that is something that you have to set in place. And the reason why you are feeling the way that you are feeling and you need to ground your energy is because people rob your energy, okay? People, when they come to you with their problems, I always say, do not bring people to your house when they want to speak to you about something, because that energy stays in your house and it affects it. So if ever somebody says, hey girl, you know, hey guy, you know, I need to speak to you. All right, let's meet somewhere. Let's go to a cafe, because that's what happens. And then you're going to need to do the egg ritual to clear your energies at least once a month. All right, you guys? But you have been giving, and giving. You have seen that you're not getting anything back. Therefore, you know, you're in a rut. All right, you guys? Because you truly embody, this is water sign energy. You're in your own energy, right? So you really do need, I just remember I didn't give Cancer the signs in the reading. All right, that doesn't really matter. See, you have been in so much pain because you have been giving. I told you we will see a lot of swords. You can't make this up. I'm not just any tarot reader. The proof is in the pudding. All right, you guys? So this might have had to also do with some trauma from the past. I'm feeling strongly that for some of you, you have maybe dealing with a person that was very abusive, verbally abusive, physically abusive, a narcissist, a sadomasochist, okay? And you underwent a lot of grief and depression. You gave to this person so much, thinking that you giving to them will make them change. They don't change. They're the devil. These people, they don't change. Okay? It's you who needed to make that change. They kept you out of balance. While you were embracing them, they had the knife in their pocket. They made you believe that, you know, they were the best. We have the 9 of Wands in the reverse. You are now recovering from this, okay? Because this was a stalemate. You are retreating, trying to start fresh, trying to forget about this piece of crap who left you in shambles, all right? This person left you so messed up, you have no energy to even fight anybody at this point. You don't even have the energy to fight, even if it were for parking, the pettiness that we involve ourselves in. because this person left you a hot ass mess. Now this person, I don't know what they fear, because this person now, they are in a situation where they're being impatient, because now they know that there's something you're going to take action on. I don't know if you're going, Cancer had the same reading, a little bit the same. If your other placements are in Cancer, go check out that reading. Now this person is so afraid. This person might have been younger than you, very immature. And now there's something that you're going to take action towards them. I don't know if it's to let things out into the light, things that you've been holding, expose them. That's what my guides are giving me. That somehow you're going to expose them, okay? Because you feel really protective with this Knight of Pentacles. You've been patient. You're a very conservative type of person, okay? But it's gotten to the point where you're like, you know what? I'm going to be strategic about this. I'm going to move slow because I'm going to think things through, but I'm going to expose this person. Somebody is going to get exposed because it's almost like you've had enough. You've had so enough. The number 3 and the number 9 might be significant to you. We have here Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio. We have all the signs. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And we also have Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So these are the signs of the person, and that could literally be anybody because all the signs are coming out here. It's time for exposure. And you're going to accept the destiny because you realize, you know, that we're humans and we make mistakes. I told you. I think I told you the Hermit. I'm almost sure. Because you're going within and contemplating, right? Searching for the truth. Not just searching for the truth within you. I see you speaking to people about this person. Trying to dig to find out what they know about this person. Searching for the truth, right? You go into hermit mode to find the guidance of who to go to. The people that this person knew, those are the people that you're going to go to. And you're going to meditate. And you're going to meditate because you are trying to be strategic. And I did it in the last reading and I haven't in any of the readings that I've even done from Spanish. I've gotten clarification, but I'm going to pull out 3 cards for this reading. All right. And here we have it. I told you that the 9 of Swords was going to come out. Okay? This person did something to you that put you in a psychological trauma. It got to the point when you were like, I'm never falling in love, right? When we go through something like that, it's like, we're never falling in love. But just know that not everybody's the same person. Okay? You've been in like a lot of dark thoughts, anxiety, fear. You probably have noticed, because my nerves are shocked myself. You've probably been noticing that your hands shake a lot, like what happens with me. There's been days that you haven't even slept. You guys have been experiencing insomnia. So the guides want me to tell you this. You know how when we sleep, right? You sleep to the head side of the bed. They want you to turn to the foot side of the bed when you can sleep. They also want you to put a clear glass of water next to your bed to absorb all the negative energies that aren't letting you sleep, okay? They wanted me to tell you that. You've also been having a lot of nightmares because what you've been through has been related to trauma. All right, you guys? This is why my guys wanted me to pull out 3 more cards. All right, this card that I just pulled out is aside from the tarot cards, okay? It says blocked intuition. That's the reason why you couldn't listen to your intuition to know that this person that you were dealing with was, you know, a very deceptive person. Because this card is about uncertainty and deception. Okay, you see it says dreams because you haven't been able to dream. A lot of illusion. This person put you in a moment for you to think something that's not. And that caused you a lot of anxiety. Alright, you guys? I'm going to pull out 1 more because they told me 3. Last and final card, Eight of Wands. You had so much lack of focus. You were losing momentum because it is on the reverse. You were having a lot of energy blocks. This is why I tell you to do the egg ritual, okay? Things were like on hold. You caused for things to be on hold, not because you wanted to, but just because you couldn't take advantage of the opportunities because you weren't feeling like doing anything, right? You stalled yourself, causing yourself delayed. Like it was like unintentional self-sabotage. And it's time for you to align. Okay? It's time for you to align. You need to ground your energies. Okay? I'm gonna leave you with 2 homework. I'm gonna give you homework. You need to ground your energy. And you need to clean your energies with the egg ritual. I'm gonna leave it at that. Now we're going to do money and career, okay? I'm gonna pull from 4 different money and career decks because there is a lot of you. In addition, I want to tell you that if you are watching the short, please, I'm leaving the link below. Watch the full reading because this is a bundle reading which includes everything. All right, what do we have for my Scorpio friends? Okay, it says adventure. You make exciting work moves that could take you outdoors or on a trip. You will need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. Some of you, your job entails that you, some of you I'm getting that you may be like stewardess or pilots, okay? But the kind of job that you do requires for you to be outdoor. Some of you might be taking a trip, like let's say for example, you're in the States. This is just an example, right? And you work in New York, but they want you to go to like LA. Because they have another, office in LA and they want you to go there. Okay, that's just an example. All right, so that's your first card. Let's move on to the next career deck. What do we have for Scorpio, please, guys? Please and thank you. I have a live today at 9. Okay, all right, it says tower, earning power, building a business, sound decision, and then it says a corporate job, power, and unstable position. You guys may be feeling like you're not at the right place in terms of work, okay, and you need to make a sound decision as to whether or not you guys are going to just start your own business. For some of you, I feel that you've been planning on doing something like that, okay, because you feel like what you have is not enough. And you don't want to be this person that has several incomes that are coming in. For some of you, you may. I have, several streams of income. But because you want to just have your business, okay? And so you want to just focus on that. So take it as it resonates. It's not going. This is a general reading. So it's not going to apply to everyone. All right, you guys? So there you have it. Okay, but I just make sure that I give you as much as I can in terms of information so that you guys have that information. What do you have? This is the Made Woman deck. What do we have for Scorpio, please? All right, it says planting seeds. Yeah, a lot of you have been planting seeds like for the longest now. You probably already had a business and you've been giving it your all, and now you're gonna see like it's growing. What you seed grows, make sure you're planting good seeds in good soil. Okay, surround yourself with good people, right? If you have business partners, make sure that these people are the real deal. All right, don't come together with people who aren't gonna put in the work and people who just take. Because take doesn't just happen in love. It happens also when you are in a business relationship. Okay, I'm an inventor and I have this invention that, oh my God. All right, you guys, I'm sorry. I had to stop the video because literally my cards decided to, give me a true run for my money. All right. What do we have for Scorpio? Please show us clearly. What do we have for Scorpio? Guys, let me know in the comments which is your favorite tarot card. I've been curious to hear. Right now, in this moment in time in my life, the Justice card is my favorite. My absolute favorite. Come on, you guys. Give me a card, please. What do we have for Scorpio? All right. This one flipped at the top. And it says, smart investing. Make informed investment decisions, research opportunities, diversify your portfolio, and stay patient to achieve long-term financial growth. All right, you guys? Some of you may already be like on your journey to make sure you're good for when you retire. Okay, so that might be the case with some of you. Let's see something. All right, we are now moving into love. If you are watching this short for love, please make sure that you I'm gonna put the link so you guys can watch the entire reading. All right, here we go. What do we have for love? We already saw love in the beginning of the reading, right? That was meant to be general, but general love is part of general. We don't know what's gonna come out. Okay, it says be gentle with yourself. Yes, indeed. You have to be gentle with yourself because you have been through a lot. Okay, you have been through people who don't deserve you. And you need to take care of yourself. I'm surprised that the Empress didn't come out. But the Queen of Cups did. So that's the same thing. You care so much for people, but you need to be caring about yourself. I don't know why. I'm taking a second card from here because I wasn't supposed to. Wow, this is why. Okay, healing happens quietly. It does because you went into hermit mode. Okay, and you just wanted some quiet time to find yourself and to find a way to plan to expose the devilish people in your life. That's why they wanted me to take a second one. Normally I don't. All right, what do we have for Scorpio in this reading? You guys, if your placements are in Cancer, you need to check out that reading because it's very, very similar to this one. Very, very similar. Even if you're not of that sign, watch the reading because there might be a message for you. Okay, focus on money. I'm currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is your financial stability. Yes, that's how it seems. Like that's your focus. Even though you know you may want love or whatever, maybe you're not looking for that right now because you just need to like focus on yourself right now. It says, all right, I'm gonna tell you what I told you earlier. Pay attention to your intuition, all right? Trust your gut. It's rarely wrong. I said this, okay? When I got married, before I got married, my intuition was screaming at me. I was just telling Cancer, and I didn't listen. I didn't. The day of my wedding, it gave me so many signs, and I still went through with it. Knowing in my gut that I should not have married a demon, but I didn't listen. All right, here we go. Now with the section of our oracle messages. If you're watching the short, I am leaving the link to the full reading for Scorpio so that you can watch the full bundle reading. Okay? Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, people. And God will give you so much more. Believe me when I tell you, the law of karma. We don't just give with love and money. There's so many ways, needless to say, that you guys can help. Okay, what do we have? All right, so again, oh no, that was Cancer. Okay, because Cancer had a lot of 6 in their readings. The number 1616 might be significant to you. This might be a date, the age of somebody. 16 hours, 16 minutes, take it as it resonates. Readjustments, overcoming obstacles. Yup. Soulmates, romance, affection, support, and comfort. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic relationship or friendship, right? As well as a chance to begin life anew. Did that come out already? Somewhere there was something with regards to new beginnings. Okay. With a person from your past. There might be a new beginning with a person from your past. Everything will fall to pieces. Okay? So it's almost like the puzzle is coming together. Now, tarot is our best friend, but we have free will. So if you don't want to be with a person from the past, don't come at me, oh, but I don't want to take this person back. Okay, so you don't. Tarot is just telling you what's going to happen. You don't need, nobody's putting anything to your head, threatening you in any way, shape, or form. You know, you have your own free will. So you do as you please. What do we have? Animal messages. for Scorpio, please. Okay, and if you speak Spanish, watch the Scorpio reading in Spanish. It says Bobcat Mystery. The Bobcat teaches you that there is true power and strength in silence and patience, right? That's why you're going into hermit mode. And you're being patient about something. In order to get what you want, you must be willing to plan, adapt, and above all, have the patience to see your dreams manifest. All the water signs are master manifestors. Okay? So you have the power, my friends. I keep telling you that. Wherever else you see a bobcat, that's your sign. Okay? But if you haven't seen one yet, you're seeing it here. Messages from the universe for Scorpio, please. What do we have for Scorpio? Thank you. I'm only going to take the first one that flew out. It says, you're going to be celebrating something very special soon. You'll be so full of joy and happiness. It will almost seem out of this world how suddenly it happens for you. You see, I was just talking about manifestation. Because God's time is perfect. God's time could be something happening to you the minute that this reading finishes. You finish watching this reading. Or it could be a week from now. But it's always perfect timing. Be ready for it. Expect it. It's happening. That's how you manifest. You expect it. You just keep expecting it. A lot of the time, you just make it seem as though it already happened. All right, you guys, don't give up. It's coming when you least expect it, and in a way better way than you've expected it. Okay, and we have gratitude, guys. I cannot stress this enough. I'm not saying do not ask the divine for the things that you want, but remember to give thanks for the things that you have, and focus on the things that you have. Ground your energies. It says here, these are messages from God. I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. All right, you guys. So this week, I will recommend that you read, if you read the Bible, even if you don't, just for once, go to Matthew 28:20. Okay? Take a picture, a screenshot if you forget, and read that verse of the Bible. There might be a message there for you. Okay? Nothing is a coincidence. All right, you guys, it has been a pleasure to read for you. Take care. Watch those other videos I told you. I'm gonna put my playlist up here, the reading before this reading, and also the egg ritual. Take care. God bless. Subscribe so that you can join my lives. Take care. One love, and God bless you. Thanks.